I'm gonna wait till it's going. All right. Let me just see what this looks like really fast. Now. Whew, God, that looks like shit.
Is that a lag? That lag?
No, it's not lag. It's because the fucking internet's so bad here. That's what it looks like. Oh, it's also...
Oh.
Yeah. It's also down there. So it would look good if I just put it back up here. Let me just check. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Okay, let me make this motherfucking public. And yeah, so we'll just talk about the event. Bullshit, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's pretty much the name of the game today. It's just bullshitting.
I love that game.
Yeah.
That's my favorite game.
Yeah, you're no foreigner to it.
No,
He did bunker pay-per-views, so you know how the fuck to do. All right, you ready?
Say the B word. Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Welcome to Battle of the ZAE 8. We got Laughing Stock here. Avocado. Thank you guys for tuning in to the live stream. We are going to be doing the commentary today for the battles. And we're just going to be interviewing people as they come up. And yeah, just going all the behind the scenes of the right now. We're just kind of waiting for people to get into the room until we start. But yeah. So, Brett, what you would have been up to, man?
Not much, you know. I recently donated to the Ruin Your Day Patreon, and let me tell you, the benefits are unlimited. I get to watch so many unlisted watch battles. I got a great hat, great shirt. But other than that, not much, man. My wife left me, but whatever. No, man, I just been hanging out, you know. I had my battle with EK on our channel, which was fun.
So how do you feel about that?
That was a good time. You know, I think one thing about the battles you're doing is it cultivates a different atmosphere that people aren't used to. They don't have the pressure of a crowd, really high quality production. So the professionalism, not that you don't get it from King of the Dot, but it's a more intimate level of professionalism, which sounds super like a porno. But it's I encourage anyone who wants to get a good look or who wants to see how they can thrive in a more controlled atmosphere, hit up Avocado, offer him money. So since these battles are basically your baby, you booked me and EK and Reverse versus Geechee, Ronnie, and Human. What do you look for in battles that you want to see?
Well, I mean, at least for Ruin Your Day battles, I kind of like want to just see people that rap good, because I feel like that was the goal of mine to kind of do with this style of battles. I was like, I want to remove the aspect of like personals and like room shakers and
Thank
like
God.
you know, crowd reaction, and kind of more go on to like just cats that can rap really well or that are good at their own craft, like you and EK are good at being super witty and funny. I feel like your battle demonstrated that really, really well. And yeah, man, I'm like super happy with how those battles turned out. I think they look and sound really good. I feel like the no crowd really kind of helped the aesthetic.
Yeah, for sure. Would you consider yourself a control?
No.
No?
I mean, I guess kind of to a degree as a human. I don't think I'm very laid back, I think. I let things slide a lot. But I think in battles I have a very certain thing I want to see. You know, I like want to see good rapping. I want to not like watch a battle for a fucking hour, because I don't got time to watch anything for an hour.
Nobody got time for that.
Like even a podcast, I'm kind of like, I don't watch it the whole time. I put it on in the background to be short.
There comes a bridge in every woman's life where they need to decide, are they going to choose up or lose up? This Tank Talk is dedicated to the officers.
Yeah, nice.
That didn't look weird on
Gracias.
the live stream.
All right, so we are live again. Sorry, guys, for that.
Our third outlet.
Yeah, exactly. This venue isn't exactly my favorite in the world. This is where we did Back to Basics 3, so...
What was your experience doing Back to Basics 3 in this venue?
The internet's really bad here, and there's no option for better internet. Like, I remember when we were doing Back to Basics 3, I was trying to install faster internet here, and it was going to cost a minimum of $8K. Woo! Because there's no, I forgot what it's called, like a box in the area for faster internet. So they would have to install like basically the new, like, network like pole for the whole area, because there's nothing in this area.
You're basically paying for the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's so fucked up because this is San Jose, and you figure the internet here would be incredible. But yeah, so apologies for that dropping. We're doing this on my phone, and the outlets are like blowing out all around us. So
You're bad.
okay. All right, so just stick around one more time. Okay. Let me know if it's good, guys. And then we can roll out. We can fucking roll this shit out, bro. Yeah, so we're just trying to check the audio around and see if the audio is good. If it is, it will be on.
This is the exclusive tech demo.
But yeah, guys, it's like, stay with us today. Like I said, the internet sucks here. It's like fucking terrible. But you know, it's gonna cut in and out. But you know, this is like a... Basically, this venue is like a perfect storm of shit. Like, they don't have good internet. Like, there's no good service here. All the outlets don't work. It's like, fucking all sucks dick.
Yeah.
So...
I've seen cavemen with better clubs.
Damn. Fucking shit. All right, we're just going to work through this, guys. If the audio is really terrible, we'll just start again, but I doubt that's going to fix it. So, yeah. We're here at Battle to Say 8.
We appreciate your understanding. Thank you for joining us on Ruin Your Day.
Laughing Stock, Avocado. We're here with a bucket of beer.
We are. How many beers do you think will be in this bucket by the time the event starts?
Oh, how many beers will we finish?
I guess that's a better question.
I would say at least 30.
Yeah, we're getting a lift to the hotel, so...
Yeah, so... I quit drinking a while ago, so I'll probably drink at least like 30 beers, I would say.
At minimum, 30-pack. And I'm not talking about your abs.
Yeah. Okay. So, guys, let's get straight into this motherfucking shit. Battle of the ZAE. Boom. Look at this motherfucking sweet-ass flyer, man. It's all shiny. Woo!
I like the name Battle of the ZAE, which never stuck. And
Battle of the ZAE.
We got Frack here. Frack's in the building. Battle of the
Frack
ZAE.
is definitely in the building.
Name's Day.
He's not on the card tonight, but he's definitely here.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, we got KH versus Wisdom. You said you're familiar?
I know Wisdom. Wisdom, he lives far. He lives, like, in no coast territory, but he comes to Cali and battles, like, regularly. So he's an intrepid traveler, and he's a really sweet dude.
Man, there's a lot of people that do that at bots. I've noticed that there's a lot of people that are not from California that travel here, like Patron.
Vocab Bahamas.
Yeah, Vocab Bahamas. I think I met some other cat that was from North Carolina that's here. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I actually just met KH, too. He just walked up and introduced himself to me, so that might be the first battle.
Was his intro dope when he said hi to you?
Yeah, he was like, yo, what up, man? Let me introduce myself. My name is P-O-H to the O-V. I like how I just misspelled Jay-Z.
It's one
Word. Yeah, so KH
I'm gonna give
versus...
it to Wisdom because he's my friend.
Word. Fair enough. Einstein versus Trillin James.
Can you say Einstein like that, just as condescending as you did? Einstein.
Einstein? What are you, some kind of nerd? You read books, dog? All right, Einstein versus Trillin James.
Trillan or Trillin. I'll just call him TJ.
TJ?
Can't mispronounce that.
Word.
Einstein and TJ. I'm going to give it to Einstein because Einstein was a genius.
Okay. Einstein was a genius.
That's like a high standard to name yourself. That's like if I name myself like toughest fucking dude in the world.
Yeah. Like you just name yourself a fuck your mother. You're like, God damn, that guy's going to win any battle he enters.
Already won.
Yeah. Dan's getting on the mic. He's welcoming everybody. Next we got B Nasty versus Mew Lips.
Be Nasty is the best name on the card, I think.
Why is that funny? Like, is somebody else named B Nasty? Am I like dumb? Like,
I just think like Dirt Nasty, Trillin. Dan just said it's Trillin. I don't know, just Be Nasty. It just sounds like something Eminem would have battled in the 8 Mile movie.
Oh, B Rabbit.
B Rabbit, yeah. Dirt Nasty.
Yeah.
Be Nasty.
So I'm gonna go with Mew Lips because that name is interesting.
Very.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Be Nasty.
Yeah. All right. We're dissenting. Next is Rhine versus Edministan. We got Caustic in the house.
Caustic's here. He's
Caustic.
hanging out. He has a cute dog. Holy shit, he has a cute
Caustic's dog does kick ass. No. Hold on. Just talk, Brett.
So Kyle has to break into the internet here just to make stuff work. Caustic, welcome. Are you battling tonight?
I am not battling tonight.
So what does one do at a battle event when they're not battling?
I don't know, I just brought my dog. Everybody petted my dog. That's pretty cool.
The dog's name is Ivy, and it's a pit bull.
It's a French bulldog pit bull.
Adorable.
It's amazing.
You just take your dog everywhere now? I would too.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on.
We got DK here. So who do you think? We'll just cut to the fucking chase. Who's going to win the Rumble?
I got Frank Stacks.
Frank Stacks.
First prediction of the night.
Frank Stacks in the Rumble.
Could be the first wrong one of the night.
So just to go through the Rumble really fast since we talked about it, we got Frank Stacks returning champ. Woo! We got everybody knows.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Immaculate.
I'm just going to say Mickey Worthless isn't here.
Okay.
He didn't make it.
Yeah.
Immaculate, obviously amazing. Marv 1 and Real Deal.
Yeah.
So this really stacked.
We got a whole variety pack. We got a breakfast platter of battlers.
Give me that.
Give me that.
I need that and a coffee.
Yeah, man, all big names and all very different battlers. We got little brown guys and big black guys and regular white guys and
yeah, it truly is all assortment and sizes for sure.
Yeah, it's like a Hershey's variety pack of chocolates. Who do you got? You're gonna say Illmac.
Yeah, I'm biased. I think Illmac's gonna win, but at the same time, I think like Frank Stacks is probably pretty hard to beat when he tries really hard.
Yeah.
I don't honestly think I've seen him lose a battle ever. So granted, he's battled like 3 times.
Yeah. Ever?
I think, yeah, exactly. He battled, who was the first cat he battled?
Oh, the tall dude at the first
Yeah, for the Battle Bay.
You filmed that?
Yeah, I filmed that. I just forgot his name. Concrete, or Xi battled him, and he was like, he had some, he's like, fuck. I know his name, but it's like
tall,
missing me.
Lanky guy.
Whatever, he bodied that fool. Yeah. And then he battled Surgeon General.
He did.
Also beat Surgeon General. We watched that on Watch. It was fucking awesome.
He battled O'Shea.
Yeah, did he win? Did he beat O'Shea? I don't remember.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And then he won the last Rumble.
He did.
So, which, the last Rumble I felt like, granted wasn't the best. I thought it was kind of the weaker out of the 3, but he still was like a force to be reckoned with. And I think amongst these cats, like if everybody else doesn't come really prepared, and like the thing about this is I feel like you got to be funny.
Oh, for sure.
You
got to break. If you have, 5 people to dissect within 60 seconds, the best way to get the crowd on your side is to make them laugh. And the first few Rumbles had some like shitty non-battle dudes in it that did terribly. And I think once you grab someone like Frank Stacks, who just calls someone a faggot for 3 rounds, very obviously the crowd is going to say, I like this guy. I relate to him.
Word.
So,
who do you have?
You're biased towards Illmac because he's one of your best friends, so I got to be biased towards one of my best friends and say Marv won.
Nice.
I've met Marv twice. But no,
everybody's like, oh man, Laughingstock and Marv won. Who knew? Friends.
I think that Real Deal is going to be the best because he tries the hardest out of everyone in it.
Yeah.
He always tries very hard, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But I'm biased towards EK just because he oftentimes doesn't try, but can kind of swag his way towards a really good performance.
Yep.
So, EK's the man, and I'd be really stoked if he won.
Word. Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's battle, really.
Yeah.
Like, if I looked at the first one on paper, I would never have been like, Reverse and Madflex were like going to be the ones that shine the most.
For sure.
Because it had Peanut, it had Dan.
Fredo.
Yeah. And everybody was fucking really good in that one. That one was fucking probably my favorite. Probably because I filmed it, but I'm gay. Anyways, let's move on. So then we got Essam versus Patron. Patron's going to body Essam. You heard it here first.
You heard it straight from the man himself. An incorrect prediction. No.
Essam just battled Dunch at Mass 3.
Yeah.
Day 1.
He was across the country last week on GZ, and now he's going to be here.
That's pretty nuts.
Battling Patron. I'm going to give it to Essam.
Word.
3-0 because I've battled Essam 3 times.
Nice.
And I lost every time. So
you really battled him 3 times?
I've battled him 3 times. So. They're all on YouTube.
Really? Different leagues?
No. One was written for PNR. The other was an on-beat freestyle tournament, and with me, him, and Carter for Assault and Battling. And then the third one is the 2-2 we did at the hotel for Ruin Your Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he
and I battled a lot. And, Essam was fire against Dunch. I haven't watched it, but that's what I've been told.
Yeah, I was just kidding. I think Essam's probably going to win. I think he kind of messed up a little bit in his big debut on the King of the Dot, the big stage at Blackout 7. I think,
against Chrome?
Yeah, I think he kind of took it personally, and I don't think he's going to let himself do that again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that battle's going to be tough.
If he doesn't see our bucket of Coronas, he'll be fine.
Yeah, we just got to be like, it's juice. It's all fruit
we
juice.
We pissed in it, go away.
Okay, so next up, we got a really good battle, Fredo versus Copyright.
Woo.
Yeah, Copyright coming off of 3 battles back in acapella battling. He battled Danny Myers at the Virus event, dressed up as Splinter. That was cool. I filmed that. And then he battled Tenshu out in Don't Flop. And then he battled Reverse Live in No Coast.
Yeah.
And I heard the Reverse Live battle. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, and then Fredo. amazing. You know.
Copyright is probably the best dude that was a music guy, not an active battler, who stepped into the battling realm and did really well against Danny Myers.
Yeah, word.
So it seemed like a natural fit for him to just kind of start doing this now.
Yeah.
But Fredo's a beast, and I'd put my money on Fredo as the more seasoned battler.
I agree. I mean, he beat Bender, so
yeah,
that's pretty. He beat a good Bender, like a Bender that was trying really hard and that was fucking fire. That battle's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Then next up we got Chilla Jones versus Madflex.
Chilla battled at Massacre last week, Illmac. Yeah. And then Madflex battled Geechee Gotti just about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they both had big names as of late. And I know Madflex has Rosenberg Raw coming up, so he's having a summer of fun. But I think in this part of California, Madflex is going to pull out the dub.
Yeah. Well, I also think Madflex, like, choking against Geechee has kind of gotten under his skin.
He took it bad. Which is fine. Yeah. That's how you learn, you know. You kind of need to learn from shit like that.
Yeah. And then Chilla did really good against Illmac. I mean, they followed Hollow versus Diz, which is a fucking vertical-ass battle. It's just a brick wall to run into over and over again. But they both did good. I was in the ring for that battle. I wasn't, like, behind the pay-per-view station like I usually was. And it was dope. It was fucking cool.
That must be terrible. Like, imagine getting your girl, like, just got fucked by a porn star for an hour, and then she's like, hey, come finger me. Am I supposed to compete with what just happened? That's what. And Chilla was sick. Apparently.
Yeah, Chilla was sick. You could hear it in his voice.
Hopefully, he took some emergency and
drank some juice,
drank some Sprite, and had some tomato soup.
Yeah,
and he'll be good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Madflex just because I think Madflex had more time to prepare, and plus taking fucking Illmac and Madflex back to back is crazy.
Really crazy.
That's super. That's like both of those dudes are so dense when it comes to their writing. So
shout outs to Chilla, and flying across the country for both.
Word. That's a good point. And then we got our main event, Thesaurus versus Reverse Live.
The battle that, when it was announced, the initial thought is, how has this not happened already?
Well, you know what? I tried to make it happen.
Did you really?
Yeah, the bunker.
What happened on that front?
Just didn't happen. But yeah, I tried. I'm gonna be gay and put this lime in this Corona like a fucking fruitcake.
I feel like you tried to make a lot of bunker battles happen that didn't happen.
Yeah, I tried to make Iron Solomon versus Immaculate happen for a long time.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I was trying to make that happen for like fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
Like long before Iron came back, me and him used to talk, pretty regularly, and I would just text him, and I feel like he just got annoyed with me. He was like, stop texting me about battling and just be my friend. And I'm like, do you want to battle Illmac? Like,
remember Jen?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was kind of bummed that never happened. And then Thesaurus versus Reverse Live. Wanted Ines to battle Pass.
Did you ever try and book Chef Trez?
Yeah, I did. I tried to book Chef Trez for like 4 months.
Oh, wow.
And I hit him in DMs a lot, and he ignored me for he ignored me, and then he said, nah, I'm good. And then I'm like, all right, cool. And then I hit him up again because I saw he was battling in other cards, and I was like, all right, well, is it just the opponent? You want like a bigger opponent? And this was long before he was on URL and got the attention he's getting now.
Yeah.
And he just sent me back a link to his mixtape.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, and I was like, right on, dog.
That's cool.
I'll check it out. Check out, maybe your mixtape's cool. I don't know.
I mean, if your hustle involves being a complete douchebag,
I mean,
knock your hustle.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But Thesaurus versus Reverse Live is a good battle. You're right. Super. It's one that people look at and they're like, why hasn't this happened yet?
And those are two dudes that the word consistent gets used for a lot. I mean, a lot of people are shitting on Thesaurus because he didn't beat Charlie Clips last week. But he won Battler of the Year, with good reason because he doesn't shit the bed often, if ever.
Yeah.
So... And Reverse battle a fucking Chihuahua if he's, in the mood.
Yeah, I mean, you just get him a 40 and some fucking Gatorade to spritz in it, and he'll be there.
Yeah.
He'll be in your backyard riddling off rhymes.
He will. I've seen him spit Verse of the Year in a backyard multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. Cody is so, criminally slept on. Like, his battle with J Dose was, one of my favorite of the bunker.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know what it is, why he's not more popular. Maybe it's because he's not on social media
I was
more.
going to say he was not on any social media for years. He finally came around, got it. He promotes his stuff, but people just haven't caught up yet.
Yeah. It sucks that has to be the reason why you're popular. You can't just be good at rapping. You have to like be active on Twitter and like Facebook and like promoting yourself.
Especially people who base their popularity off it. Like there's this guy in Talkback named Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Who's fucking annoying as shit.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, you paying attention to me now, bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, because you're annoying. But Reverse is a guy who will never spam you with his battle.
Yeah.
He just goes and raps and does well. So.
Yep.
Shout outs to him, and, this I feel like will be the battle.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Reverse, I feel like it's going to come really hard in this battle. Yes, homo. I got you. And Thesaurus is like the king at taking on the impossible. Like making 2 battles back-to-back happen, clips and reverse. Fucking tough,
Super tough.
So, who do you got?
You first.
I got reverse. But
I wanted you to say go first so I could pick the other one, and we'll be fair.
Word. I mean, Pete is the GOAT, in my opinion. One of the GOATs. There's many GOATs in the stable.
Yeah, he's got a little farm going to goats.
I do. But I just think Reverse he's taking this really serious. So
yeah. And when was Reverse last battle? I know he battles like a lot in smaller leagues.
With Ruin Your Day.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been a month plus.
When was that we filmed that? I think it was in May.
June.
It was June?
Early June.
You're right, June 5th. Man, fucking Jesus.
So he's had almost 2 months since his last battle.
Word. Do you want to interview Dan?
Yeah, he would love that.
All right.
You want to grab the mic, Dan? Talk about your fun event you got going on here? Here, come over here. God damn it.
Okay, yeah.
Battle
there
the
we go. I can hear
Satanist.
it now.
We got the man, the myth, the guy with the shirt on.
Yeah.
Back in.
Are we live streaming?
We are live
Oh,
streaming.
there are people in here? Fucking A. 71 people. All right,
Full
guys.
devoted Battle of the ZAE 8 coverage.
Yeah, this is the same place that we did Back to Basics.
Yeah,
we did the first Royal Rumble here, so we're not unfamiliar with this building.
Do you like this venue?
Not really, man.
Okay, that's exactly what this man just said.
Yeah, no. I'm actually like, fuck this venue, fuck the owners.
Yeah.
Bartenders being a fucking bitch. So I'm never going to throw another event here again. This is going to be the last one.
Well, their shitty service just lost a good amount of money in the future. But
oh, 100%, because we're killing it. Like, we did numbers last night. We're doing numbers today. I'd be surprised if we have, less than 200 people when all is said and done. And on a Saturday day, giving these fools an extra opportunity to make money, and they want to act like dicks.
Right? Shit, yeah. Let's go back to fucking having punk bands put holes in their walls. But
you know what, though? Honestly, like, all of this to me is like just a sign. I think what Avocado had set up at the bunker is like the way, the format for doing this shit in the future is having a venue that's controlled by the people who are throwing the battles so that they're not at the mercy of whatever bullshit that the venue wants to do. And then being able to throw, instead of like having crazy cards, just having like 3 or 4 really good battles very consistently. Yeah. So I think we definitely want to move towards that. We'd like to use the support of the patrons and what little comes from YouTube to find a place where we can not only throw like battles, but like comedy shows and fucking secret sessions so fools can smoke hella weed.
An all-purpose venue, basically,
Yeah,
that won't get fucked up by poor management and bitchy bartenders.
Exactly. And like I really loved Geechee Gotti in Reverse, and you and everybody knows. I think Dead Man and Johnny Storm is a good example of like.
That's a very good example.
That was done in our studio. You know what I mean? So like we're very capable of creating that vibe without like all the headache that comes with like throwing these kind of mega events. So I think that's going to be something that we definitely do. You know what I mean?
Dead Man and Johnny Storm being the elusive Battle of the ZAE Day 3. is yet to happen ever again.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, day one went down last night.
Yes.
Apparently, there was a little hullabaloo that resulted in moving outdoors.
Yeah.
How do you feel that? Do you feel like maybe that enhanced the footage? Was it just annoying as shit? Do you think?
I tell you what, it without question enhanced the footage.
That's what I was told. Is we went outside and it got better. Which,
100%.
You know, when you run an event, it's like worst case scenario battling on the street, but it sounds like it went well.
Mosswood Park, Battle of the Bay 2 is one of the best events we ever did.
Yeah.
Honestly, if like we didn't have to cover money for flights and hotels and the battlers, I just do it in the fucking park. You know what I mean? Because it's
Bug it.
yeah, we don't need to be in a building. The only reason we need to be in a building is so we have a door that we can collect money at.
Yeah.
So like, if we can again like what this working with like the patrons and guaranteed streams of revenue that come from people that care about the shit versus like crossing your fingers and hoping you get a bunch of people in the door. I think that's the future, and putting together battles that, you know, maybe, yeah, we just go to the park because we like, fuck it. We got enough money from Patreon to fly out a dope MC, put them against Fredo or Reverse Live. We go right fucking middle of downtown San Jose, and this shit looks tight. I think that's the future of this shit, you know?
I think most battle leagues will learn over time that being in control of your product is more important than how big it can get. You know, if you fill a 5,000 person venue, it's not going to mean shit if the cops shut it down. So taking it back to basics, no pun intended, might be what's best for it. But going back to day one, me and Kyle were going down the card. We had the tournament last night. How do you think it went? Who do you think shined? Who do you think killed it? Who sucked dick?
The tournament was great. Everybody exceeded my expectations. They all proved that they deserved to be there. Like, it was clear that these were the people from the tryouts that had standout performances, and all of them showed up. I would say that Digo versus Cypher 209 was probably the closest battle. And then
what was the most one-sided battle? How about that?
What was the most one-sided battle? Fuck, it's hard to say. They were all really good.
That's a good thing if you can't answer.
I guess Robo and Ohms was pretty decisive for Ohms.
Ohms is the god. That's great to
Ohms.
hear. Ohms is the man, and he's
Here
been the
at
man.
Box,
Ohms the man
is a different
for
animal.
years. So good for him.
Yeah, so the winners were Ohms. MC Dammit won a very close battle against Maniacal.
Solid Theory.
Solid Theory won a really dope battle against Night the Poet, who came from Memphis. They have a really contrasting styles. But there was just a little bit of less polished delivery on Knight's side. I mean, it was that close, like to the point where if someone had a little stumble, then it was going to go the other way.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, Cypher 209 and Digo. Cypher ended up winning, but that was by far the closest battle. Digo is someone to watch out for.
Is he?
Yeah, he's got it's a different style. He's not afraid of the gun bar, and he's a quick puncher. So he's not like setting up like these big 4s and 8s. He just boom, 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 and it's really entertaining.
That's good, because especially against Cypher. Cypher's kind of a slow build guy.
Yeah.
And Cypher is OG as shit. A lot of new fans, you know, saw him for the first time against EK, but Cypher got me my first battle 6 years ago, so if you don't like me, blame him.
Yeah.
But he's been in the game for a very long time. He adds some, you know, veteran status.
I was so scared looking for my phone.
Tournament.
Cypher killed it. Definitely like the bet in the thing, but his last two performances against EK and then this was against Digo stand out. Like, he's definitely doing something different now than he was
And
before.
he didn't battle for like 3 years. He didn't have to shake any rust off at all.
No, not at all. I don't know. Obviously, like he has like a new. He's on his way to the next round of this tournament. If whoever wins this tournament is going to get a fucking belt, bragging rights. They're going to be able to throw some weight around him, and I'm sure some really cool battles are going to come on the back of like having this belt. We're not going to do another tournament and then make people like work their way up again. After we've established the belt holder, then we're just going to have like, okay, well, who's been killing it that's came through the tryouts over the last 3 months? Whoever that is going to be facing the winner of the tournament.
Oh, yeah. I mean, finding number one contenders for anything is subjective as shit. If it's MMA, if it's battle rap, just who do people think deserves it next? So I think it's awesome you're establishing it with the tournament based off of wins and losses. And then come day 2, we're going to obviously pick a winner of the Caddy Royale.
Yeah. Well, we don't pick it here. You guys are going to pick that. The vote will be online for a week. The battle will be up next week, and then the winner is going to get $2,500. So I figure it's, there's always like, none of these guys have like the crazy cultish fan base.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm confident that Illmac fans, no matter like, there's not a situation where like, oh, no matter how bad he does, I'll still vote for him. You know what I mean? There are people like, I think Disaster is like someone who put in a Rumble. No matter how bad he does, there are people that are still going to vote for him. I feel like the guys that we have in the Rumble, while they're big names and they have big fan bases, none of them have the kind of fan bases that are going to like cloud the judgment of the online vote.
Yeah.
And I think it's way more fair than having like just the people in the building make that decision. It gives you guys at home an opportunity, and because we're doing this video on demand, you know what I mean? Like, it's another reason for you guys to order that shit so that you can make the decision and make sure that the right person wins $2,500.
Where can they order that video on demand?
BOTZbattles.com. BOTZbattles.com.
What if they want to donate to the patron? Where do they go?
Patreon.com/counterproductive.
What if they want to hear your music? Where would they go?
DIRTBAG Dan 408 on everything. I got to get out of here, fucker.
Damn it. You got your plugs out of the way, you smart ass. That's Dan. He's not a jerk. No matter what I say on Twitter. So yeah, that's the guy who runs the show. He just took one of our beers. Didn't even ask. Kind of rude. But when you run the show, I guess you could do what you want.
He left his lighter.
Haha, dumbass.
Time to smoke some weed, guys.
He was just telling me how much he hates this venue.
Yeah, so. All right, we're about to get into the first battle. I think it's supposed to start here in like 5 minutes.
Roughly.
Yeah.
That might be why Dan ran away.
Battle rap time, that's like another 30 minutes.
I think Dan left because he knew I was going to knock him the fuck out.
Probably.
No.
I was worried about that.
Thank you. At least somebody was.
We should just get somebody on here and totally like math off of them. Just like punch them in the middle of their sentence, like blah, blah, blah. And then
That would low-key be really tight. You want to talk to Frack?
no. You talk to Frack, but you get here so he can just move in.
Smart.
And then I'll move out of the way.
All right, guys. We are at very close quarters. We're here with Frack. You might know him from such battles as Robo. Frack, welcome.
Hey, can you... Whoa. Is this supposed to have a little delay?
I think that's Modelo.
It's the Modelo talking.
Welcome to Battle of the ZAE. Is this
Thank
your
you,
first
man.
Battle of the ZAE?
This is not. This is my fourth battle of the ZAE.
I'd like to think that would you call yourself a Tourette's guy? Not
Tourette's
not like the internet meme, not like the
Shit.
yeah,
Piss
the
out
neck
my
brace guy.
ass.
But
No.
you got a bit of a head start at Tourette's.
I'd say no one owns me. I'm a Lone Ranger. I came up through Tourette's doing freestyle battles. Those still exist. I still do them. I still win money freestyling, which is kind of lame. And then I did bots, and then
I always
King of the Dot.
imagine that you tried to go to Tourette's Without Regrets and you got lost on the way there, and you wound up at Battle of the ZAE. And you're like,
No.
I rap, and then you battled.
I was actually like that corny, like positive hip hop guy. I was like, I'm never gonna battle. I'm here for positivity. And then, and then Jamie DeWolf was like, up to the stage for the battle. Frack, like, put me up there, and then I battled versus Cam.
Cam?
It was a 200
Cameron?
Cameron, yeah.
Okay.
Chinchilla, everything. No, and then I battled, and then I won, and I was like, oh shit, I want to do freestyle battles now. And then DIRTBAG Dan was in the audience looking at me like a father at a baseball game. He's like, you got to do written battles, man. That's how it happened.
A guide father. Hey, Kyle, what do we do while the battles are going on? We take a break? What do we do while the battles are going on? Okay. All right. Let me know when a battle's starting, because I can't hear. Sorry about that, Frack. So, as we were saying, what type of women do you like?
All women.
Breathing? Breathing women?
Breathing. Not breathing. I'm drinking boba today because I've been having sex with Asian girls a lot.
Okay, well, whatever works. I mean, I'm not going to knock your game, although it's not Modelo. Is that did you pour your Modelo into a cup?
I got a double cup right now.
Okay. So, real quick, you're not a part of this Battle of the ZAE card.
I was going to have a secret battle that we weren't going to tell anyone about. It was going to be me versus A Ward, and no one was going to know, and it was just going to go down Hollow versus Disaster style. But then A Ward had to be at a wedding this weekend, so it fell through. I think he's ministering a wedding.
Really?
No, but he's at a wedding.
I've done that.
I think I'd be down. I think he might be ministering a wedding.
No, if you go to my Instagram at Stalk, I've administered weddings.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
If you want to get married this day, do you want to get married? Not
Yeah.
to me, but I mean, if you marry a girl, I could stand there and be like, "Oh, you guys are getting married, and you pay me."
I'm down.
Sweet. So you're not a part of this Battle of the ZAE event, but there is the Big Caddy Royale. Who do you think's gonna win?
Man,
Someone white.
I'm a big Illmaculate fan. He's one of my favorite rappers. I think it's between him. Marv 1's really funny too. I think he'll do well in this format. Man, they're all so good. I have no idea. Frank Stacks came up to me. He's like, no one has no idea. Like, I think he's planning something very special. So, I don't know. I got my money on Illmac.
So you got your money on Illmac, even though you have a feeling Frank Stacks has something special.
Yeah.
That's how much you have confidence in that. I admire that.
I like Illmaculate.
I could tell. If you were to be in another Rumble in a safer atmosphere, who would you want to be in that one? 5 people to battle at once.
Wow. I think the battle's starting, dude.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. We're about to go into our first battle of the undercard, and then we'll join you when it's over. Thank you for tuning in to Ruin Your Day, and we'll be back soon.